Lovely. So everybody should be muted except for me now. So can you all see me and can you all hear me? Thumbs up if you can. Brilliant. So apologies first of all for glancing down, but I've got you on the floor because I've tended to find when you're on the table, the top of the screen kept hindering the camera at the top. So I'm glancing down, but I'm not looking down. I'm just looking at you guys. Going to glance down. So bang on your music and let's get started. Warm it up. So you tell it's cold, so I'm jumping on today. Be stopping. So give it a shake. Shake out your hands, shake out your elbows, shake out your shoulders, and offload any of your stress that might have built up during the week. Lovely. Weekend, maybe. Or maybe just today, if you've got little ones. Know what it's like. Take it all the way up to the ceiling. Nice big lift and stretch. Notice how your body's feeling as you're doing these little movements. Roll through the spine as you roll all the way down towards the floor and release into that back. And start to wind up again. Squeeze your inner core, your pelvic floor as your inner core. So make sure you've got that on as you pull your body up. And take the arms out and down towards the floor. Stand onto one foot and shake out the other. Hold on to something if you need to. Shake out the knee and the hip. Take it wide and open through the hip flexors. Excellent, and bring it forwards. Swing into the hip joint and into the knee joint, and then circle the ankles. The other way. Point and flex the toes. Drop the foot down and shake out the other foot, the knee and the hip. Lovely, and take it wide and open. Bring it forwards, swing into the hip, and into the knee, and circle the ankle. And the opposite direction. Point and flex the toes, drop the foot down, and then have a little wiggle from side to side, rocking your babies. Feeling into those knees, noticing your hips, maybe one side might be more achy than the other. And then circle, nice big circle, soft knees. Remember this movement because it gets the baby down into the birth canal when a few weeks before. Lovely. Round in a nice circle, also aids the back, so it really does help to soften the back and relieve some tension in the back. Excellent. Gentle movement now as we twist and tap the backs of the hands to the kidneys. Lovely, and just start to soften through the spine and the back muscles. Bring the arms up now, shoulder height, and then higher still. And just start to move the spine higher up and warm up the back muscles, and then bring the arms back down to the side of the body. Take the hand across the body and stretch the shoulder. Bend into the knees and feel that big stretch across the back, middle of the back. Sometimes starts to get achy, especially as your breasts start to get a little bit bigger and it starts to ache through the shoulders and back. And then taking up into the corner, and then right big lift right up to the ceiling. Excellent, and pushing forwards now, separating the feet so you can room for your bum. As you come downwards, bend alternate knees and tap the inside of the ankles or the knees wherever you can reach. And just feel that lower body beginning to warm as you bend alternate knees and stretching in the thighs. Take the hands back behind you, hands stretch back, reach backwards. Lovely. And then forwards towards the front of the mat, stretching through that lower back again. Roll through the spine, bone by bone, and roll the shoulders backwards a few times. Bring your feet a little closer. I'm going to do a little cross patterning today because it's really good for the brain. After getting baby brain. So I'm going to take the knee and tap the knee with the opposite hand. And remember, you can rest at any point. Lovely. Now I'm going to stretch the legs out and reach towards the toes. Do a hamstring stretching, stretch there, watch your balance. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Excellent. Now we're going to turn the knees in and tap the inside of the foot. There's one where you actually bring your elbow to knee, but I think the bumps might get in the way there, so we won't do that one. Lovely. And now we're going to take it behind. So tap behind. Opposite hand, tap the opposite foot. We're working the cogs of the brain here, as well as getting that heart rate up a little bit, the circulation. 2 in front now, and 2 behind. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4. You're doing well. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Okay. So let's go skiing. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, feel like you're letting go of your stress. Stress is flowing out your fingertips. Roll through the spine. Big lift. Breathe in. Let go. Let's do that one more time. Inhale as you exhale. Let's free up some energy as you let go of the toxins. Roll through the spine, circle the arms, pull back with the elbows and feel any knots in the shoulders. We'll do that again. Big breath in. And a lovely breath out as you stretch through the chest. Well done. Excellent. So feel free to grab a drink if you need one. And remember, you can sit through meditation, you don't have to stand. If you don't understand it, that's fine. So we're going to lower your heart rate now. Hopefully everyone's heart rate will be so with circulation on the room. Heel to the instep or your pirate's eye with a fist in between the gorgeous part of the feet. So there's no gaps, and then your hip distance apart. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Pull the shoulders right away from the ears. Don't hold any tension there. Have the chin parallel to the floor. Kick it back a touch and feel as if you're growing through the spine. You'll feel a lovely big lift through the body, as if your head's floating in the clouds, stretching your body. You feel like you've created a little bit of space in the body. Tuck under a little bit with the tailbone to take that hyper curve out the back, and gentle squeeze down the pelvic floor. Then close the eyes or lower the gaze. And take a breath all the way down to the bottom part of the room. So stop it when it gets to the belly button. Breathe in. You might feel some movement in the pelvic curve here. And then exhale really slowly. As you let go, just feel into your body. Notice how your body's feeling today. Any aches, any pains, any discomfort today. And let's do that again. Breathe in, nice big breath right the way down into the hips. And then exhale really slowly. Again, scanning your body from the crown of your head to the tips of your fingers and toes. And just notice, maybe notice good parts of the body, what's happening in your body that feels really good. Maybe it was out there, but now it's disappeared. Let's take a full breath now, the full yoga breath. So breathe deep into the belly, expand the ribs outwards, upwards, sideways, and then expand the air into the chest cavity so you can't get any more air into your body. And then exhale really slowly. As you exhale, imagine that you're giving your baby, or your baby's giving you a big hug as you draw the air out of the body and start to draw and sink the belly in towards the spine. Let's do that again. So nice big deep breath. All the way to the top. Hold that breath. And start to let go of any tension from your shoulders. As you let go of the breath, this is from your shoulders, down your arms, to your hands. Your chest, you're drawing your belly button slightly in towards the back of the spine so the baby's giving you a big hug. Relaxing your hips, relaxing your legs, relaxing your feet and your ankles. Let's do that again. Breathe nice and deep. Can't get any more air into the body. Right the way to the top, expanding those ribs, enjoying the fullness of the breath. And then exhale really slowly. And begin to relax your head now, your throat, all of your facial muscles. Relax through the body right the way down to the fingers and the toes. And begin to feel your whole body soften and relax. Notice if there's any tension that you're hanging on to. If there is, with the out breath, just let go of that tension. We'll do that again. Small yoga breath. Deep from the bottom of the lungs right to the very top. And breathe out for longer than you breathed in for. Letting go now of any thoughts in your mind. If your mind is racing with thoughts or having conversations, just let them go. Imagine there's a cloud above you and you just popping the thoughts into the cloud right away. Just breathe normally now and pay attention to what's happening in your body. Notice your body. Notice what's happening with your baby. Is your baby on the move or is your baby asleep? Notice the space all around your body and feel lighter within the space. Notice the earth beneath your feet, feeling very grounded and solid to the floor. Then inhale and then draw the arms out to the side of the body to shoulder height. Bend the elbows slightly and then take your left hand on top of the right shoulder. Left hand on the right shoulder. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you twist and pivot the body right to the right and turn your head to look behind you. Into an upper thoracic and cervical stretch. Through the spine, the top half of the spine. Inhale as you come round to the centre, still high and tall in the body. And then you take your right hand on the shoulder and pivot left to turn the look behind you. Toward the left hand. Then inhale, come to the centre, and exhale, drop the arms, give them a shake and step out a little bit wider. Arms up again to shoulder height and bend the elbows a little. Taking the left hand on the shoulder, lift the left heel off the floor. Breathe in as you breathe out, we pivot and turn, lifting out the shoulder, twisting the cervical spine and the upper thoracic surface. And then inhale as you swing round to the centre, drop the heel on the floor, lift the right heel off the floor and pop the right hand on the shoulder. Twist and pivot again, looking over the shoulder, feeling the stretch in your middle thoracic spine. Stretching through your legs and the spine. Then inhale, come round to the centre, same movement again as we take our left hand on the shoulder, lift the left heel, but we drop our right hand on the opposite heel. And twist to look over that right shoulder. You should be looking at over the shoulder where the arm is. So you need to be looking at your hands on the shoulder. That makes sense? So that's it. Now you've swapped arms. You need to put your arms back again, I think. Put your arms back where they were. That's it. And you're in the right twist. Yeah. Okay. Then inhale, come round to the centre. Take your right hand on the shoulder, drop the left hand on the opposite hip, lift the heel off the floor and pivot. So you're looking at your hands on top of the shoulder. That's the way you want to twist it. And just twisting in the lumbar spine now, so softening the lumbar spine. Inhale, come round to the centre, then exhale, drop the arms. Okay. Bring your feet to hip distance apart now. Take your hands to the lumbar. So careful with this. This is you don't want to be going all the way back and really stretching out. So that's not good for the baby. But it's nice to have a little lift and a tiny bit of fat lift here, just to stretch out the front of the body. So soften the knees before you do this and support the lumbar. Squeeze the elbows together and engage that pelvic floor. Let's push the bottom inwards and stretch the hips forwards first of all. Lift the sternum up towards the sky so you feel like you're opening your breastbone and feeling the heart stretching out. Now look up at the ceiling, but have some control of the neck, so don't snap your head back. Breathe in nice and deep into the body, so create that space there that front body, and you're supporting and helping the spine by contracting muscles in the back of the body. And then exhale, bring your body back to the center. Lovely. Drop the arms down, backs of the legs, and tuck in the chin as we do a roll down, bone by bone, just loosening off the spine, feeling some energy. Just come down to where you're comfortable. If you have blood pressure problems, you'll need to keep your heart level with the head and the head lifted. If you feel fine, drop yourself down, let your body hang. If your balance is good and you feel all right, you can tuck in the chin with legs in the back of the neck. And feel that lovely length in the spine as if you're being drawn down towards the feet. Now breathe in, breathe out as you relax, relax, relax. Catching from your glutes now, your hamstrings, all the way through the front. Then soften the knees, tuck under the tailbone, squeeze your pelvic floor, roll yourself all the way back up, bone by bone, and roll the shoulders back. And that should have painfully loosened off your spine. Excellent, well done. Okay, so what we're going to do now, everybody okay after that? Thumbs up if you're all right. Yeah, mute off if you need to ask me anything like time out. So we're going to have our slightly outwards. Inhale as you exhale, cross your right arm underneath the left as high as you can. Bend the elbows, and if you can, wrap again. To go dorsal arms. Inhale as you exhale, let's lift those arms up and we're going to go down into a squat as you soften the knees. Tuck under the tailbone here, so you're squeezing hard in that pelvic floor. Breathe in, breathe out, it's called Mula Bandha. Lovely. Root lock. Breathe in, breathe out the whole time, feeling it in those legs. Feel it in the pelvic floor as you hold it for the same time. Don't forget to breathe. Take your hands away from the face and the arms up just to touch. Inhale as you exhale, unravel the arms and push yourself up just for a bit of light relief. Bend alternate legs. And off we go again with those arms. Go dancing arms. So bring the arms at shoulder height. This time we're going to take in the left arm underneath the right and bending the elbows. Do that double loop if you can. Inhale as you exhale, up the touch with the arms, not too much, because remember you're relaxing in the body, so which is super stretching. Inhale as you exhale, bend those knees, tuck under the tailbone and really squeeze that pelvic floor. Take the hands away from the face if you can and take the arms up a little bit more. And breathe, keep the breath flowing. The baby needs oxygen, you need oxygen, your muscles need the oxygen. Lovely, feel it in those legs. Know what to think about first, the arms or the legs that you stretch. Breathing in, breathing out the whole time, feeling strong within the body. Then inhale as you exhale, push through the heels, squeezing the glutes, and gently unravel those arms. Take a big breath in, palms to the ceiling. Lift the arms, palms together, and as you exhale, bring the hands all the way down to the heart, relaxing the shoulders, and walk your feet to hip distance. Turn the hands away and drop them. Well done! That would be okay, quite dynamic for a pregnant lady, but hopefully it loosened all the parts that you need to loosen up. Feel free to grab a drink if you need to drink, or sit out if you need to sit out as well. But coming down to the floor, you might need a blanket for your knees or a cushion for your knees on this one, just because obviously you've got that extra little bit of weight now, and it might be damaging for your joints. Okay, so when you have, can you still see me all right, by the way? I'm dark. Am I all right? Yeah, I'm all right. I've got a lighting behind me, but I was worried because the windows curtains are open. And if the clothes are still so light, you can still see. So hands are underneath the shoulders and the knees are under the hips in a box position. Make sure your camera's angled so I can see that you're all right. Okay, so if it's angled for standing posture, you might angle it down so I can see what you do. Perfect. So we'll do our cat, because cat's just a beautiful posture for pregnant lady. So tuck under the tailbone and stretch the lower back. Squeezing your pelvic floor here. Now draw the belly button towards the back of the spine and lift the back to the sky. Drop the shoulders, drop the head, tuck in the chin and look back at the navel. So the whole back is arched and then shaped. Giving your baby some more room and giving your organs some room here. Inhale now as you exhale, push your tailbone away from you and roll through the spine bone by bone. Lift your head to look forward. Sorry, my husband's getting the knee clatter. I do apologise. Take the shoulders back and down and squeeze gently into the back muscles and engage those back muscles. You need strength around the back, lift the back. Inhale as you exhale, let's drop a tailbone again and squeeze that pelvic floor, roll through the spine, lifting and arching the back to the ceiling, stretching through the spine, tucking in the chin to stretch the neck. Inhale as you exhale, let's roll away again, bone by bone. Looking forward, you're not dipping the back down, but there's a natural curve there in the spine. Your shoulders are back and down. You are engaging those muscles in the between the shoulders there to give strength to the spine. Remember, you can push through the fingertips to take any weight out of the wrists here as well, or you can go onto your knuckles if you need to, too much for it. Now, taking your toes together at the back and then widen your knees a little bit wider towards the outside edge of the mat. Breathe in as you breathe out, seeing back down onto those heels. A little bit of wild child going on, lovely. Have your arms now, separate your arms so they're also towards the outside edge of the mat. Push the arms forward, sink the sternum down. See how you get on with your bump on this one. Push the sternum down and just feel a lovely back stretch in between the lats and the shoulders. Drop your head if it's comfortable on the floor. This is if you put your head on a cushion if it's too low. Really don't want to do that. And then inhale as you slowly roll yourself all the way up in an upright position and roll the shoulders backwards. You might want to turn your wrists here a few times, one way and a few times. You'll be swinging the fingers out a little bit just to take and shake them, just to take any tension out of the wrist. Going to do a little bit of core work now. So a diagonal posture is core work, the tiger. Again, kneeling on your blanket if you need to soften the knees. And you're still in your box position on this one. You're going to take your right hand and it's coming forwards in line with the ear with a little finger facing the floor, the thumb facing the ceiling. You're stretching your right leg out behind you, so you've got opposite arm and opposite leg stretching out. Tucking under the toes and pushing back with the heel to stretch the back of the knee. Then engage the core by drawing in that pelvic floor and pulling the belly button in. If you can, start to raise the back leg up off the floor. So this is working your core strength. Now you're in a core strength. Be careful of balance here. So try not to fall every 5 minutes. Try to really concentrate. Look down at the mat so as you've got lovely alignment of the spine. Well done. And breathe in, breathe out. Take the hand down now, take the knee down. Take your right arm forwards now, so little finger facing the floor, thumb to the ceiling. Arm in line with the ear as you stretch out your left leg. Tuck the toes under first and push the heel back to feel that little stretch at the back of the knee. Then engage your pelvic floor, pull the belly button in to tighten the core and raise the back leg off the floor. And again, staring down at the mat so you've got alignment of the spine. Breathing in, breathing out the whole time. Hold that posture. Well done. Then inhale and drop your hand, drop your knee. Excellent. Take it back again into a charge with separating the knees to make way for the front as you come back into child posture. But this time you're going to soften the arms. You're leaning into the forearms now, so you relax the back. Take the arms a little bit wider and enable the head to drop towards the floor or onto a mat or block if you need to. And breathe and hold the back. As you tuck in the chin, allow the neck to lengthen on this one. Then inhale, slowly roll up through the spine and roll the shoulders backwards a few times. Perfect, well done. We're coming to sit now. So if you struggle sitting down and it makes your core work overtime and you've got to round your back like this, if you have your legs straight, have a cushion and just sit on the very edge of the cushion here. So sit on the cushion and then shuffle yourself off until your cushion's under the coccyx, and that pulls the back up lovely and straight. Okay, so just put it out there. Not everybody needs it, but just sort of mention it just in case. So what we're going to do here, I'll turn the mic down to start because it's easy to put it off again. Is first of all we're going to do a cradle posture. So we're going to sit and just have your your right leg straight and hold your left foot. Now you might need, just top tip if you can't reach and it's a bit awkward for you with bumps in the way, you can use a little tie or something as an extension to your arm if you need to. All right, but if you can, hold on to your foot with the same arm. In fact, if you can, take it underneath. So there should be room for your bum here. Okay, but then if you tighten your hips or you tighten your leg in general, then you might find it's a bit of a problem. Now, what I want you to do is judge this yourself because I don't want to irritate, okay, your performance, so we say bleed out joints. So if you think this doesn't feel right to me, I don't want you to do this, all right? Simple as that. So breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to just take the leg back, so as if you're knocking a door behind you with your knee, and then bring it forward. So it's just going back and forward. You can use two hands if you like to take it backwards and forwards. So you're opening through the hip joint, your ball and socket joints moving and rotating as you do this. Now you'll notice straight away that your core already switches on in this movement because it needs to hold you upright. So you'll find that your tummy muscle, rectus abdominis muscle around here should be engaged as you're doing this. Yeah, so gently opening the hip. How's that feel to you, Vicky? Is that all? I think it was you that got the. Yeah, is that all right for you? Yeah. Okay. Good. I was going to say it irritates stuff. Okay, so relax the leg, and let's take the other leg out. Okay, so again, hold in, and if you can, hook it underneath. So you have your arms underneath. If you know that's a problem for you, just put it over the top. Okay, or use a band, around the belt. So take it backwards and then forwards again using two hands or one, it doesn't really matter. Just loosening off the hip. Try not to swing your whole body. Try to keep your body forwards, your chest forwards, and just move the leg. Lovely. And again, if it starts to irritate any of your body parts, stop. You should feel nice. Breathing in, breathing out. Brilliant. Okay. And then drop that leg down. Okay. Give them a nice shape. We're going to work your tricep muscles a bit now. And what you're going to do, I'm going to stay on, is to take your hands behind you with the fingers pointing towards your buttocks. Now your elbows aren't wide apart here, they're quite close. And the elbows need to be pointing backwards, so just building a bit of upper strength here now. Separating your shoulders so you feel the squeeze in between the shoulder blades and a lovely stretch across the pecs. Then you can bend your knees a little if it helps, by the way, okay? So you decide on what's good for you. Inhale as you exhale, start bending the elbows down towards the floor. So you're carrying a lot more weight now than you were originally before you were pregnant, so just do what you can. And then bring it up by pushing up, using your tricep muscles, so this is the one at the back of the arms here, this is when you're working. Let's do that again, breathe in, breathe out, and lower the body down. Feel into the tricep muscle. Now make sure there's a gap between the chin and the chest, and there's a lovely lift through the neck and so as your ears away from the shoulder. Then gently push up using your tricep muscles. Good. We'll do that 2 more times. Breathe in as you breathe out deep down. Hold it there. We're going to do a little pulse here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push up again using those arm muscles. Well done. We're going to do that again and see if we can pulse for 10. If you can't, stop and come up again. All right. So let's drop it down. Excellent. Make sure you're squeezing in your pelvic floor lightly as you do this. And let's pulse gently for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently push up using your tricep muscles. Shake those arms out. Well done, guys. Well done. Sometimes gets the wrists as well, so make sure you're shaking the wrists and turning the wrists a few times. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to take our left leg in towards the right, the inner thigh of the right leg. Now, if you feel okay and everything's all right with your body and your body's quite flexible, you can take that foot right the way almost towards the pelvic floor, towards the pelvic floor and the pelvic girdle. But if you've got dodgy knees, that'll kill you. So loosen off if you've got dodgy knees. Okay, that's not good for your body. See how you feel. So this leg comes out slightly, okay, so it's not right in front of you, it's coming out slightly. Sitting on your sits bones again, and if that's a trouble for you, remember, fold a blanket or a cushion underneath coccyx, lean forward, sit on it, lean back, and it will be nice and straight. So breathe in and lift out the body, feel a lovely big lift through the body, nice and tall in the spine, and then exhale, start to flow forward. So this makes room for your bump here, as you flow forward. So you might be a little bit off centre depending on how big your bump is. You might be able to stretch right over your leg and you might have to come in a little bit depending on how you feel. If you can't reach your foot, that doesn't matter. Anywhere on your leg is fine. But relax the shoulders and relax the hands down to the floor. Okay? So I want you to relax this outer thigh here on this left leg and the inner thigh. So I want you to try to relax this leg here as much as you can. So that might ache. And then on every out breath, let the body just drop and relax, and you feel that hamstring and glute stretch. And you will feel it in the lower back as well. So the lower back, the same, will start to stretch and relax the head, relax the neck. Don't force this movement. Use the out breath to begin to soften and relax the movement. Excellent. Then inhale again, squeezing the inner core, roll through the spine, bone by bone. Excellent. Roll the shoulders backwards a few times. I want you to hold on to your left leg now. Hold on to your left leg. And if you can, begin to stretch and straighten out your left leg. Using a tie if you're really struggling, using your tie around the foot or holding a little bit higher with the leg. Don't hurt yourself. Try to keep the back upright rather than curl like this. Try to keep the back upright and breathe. Don't hold your breath. Do really well. Excellent. Inhale as you exhale, slowly lower the leg down to the floor and then straighten it out. Well done. Opposite side then, let's tuck our right leg in towards the left groin. Again, high up if you can, so you connect that pelvic bone towards the heel, but if it's too much for your knees, as I said, take a softer approach. So let's take this leg out a little bit, so you've got a bit more room for your bum. So this left leg comes out a little bit wider. Breathe in and lift up out the body. As you exhale, let's flow forward. Push your belly button forward to keep a lovely height in the spine. Flow forward with the hands down onto the leg. Anywhere on that leg's spine, however you can reach. And on every out breath, just let go, relax and let go, and allow the body to soften. And just notice the difference between this side and the other side, if there is a difference. Notice where you feel in this body, like the part of the body that really screaming out to be stretched. Or you might feel quite flexible anyway. Then inhale and roll through the spine, bone by bone. Take hold of your right foot in your right hand, and then lift and stretch the leg. Excellent. That lovely hamstring stretch. Again, using a tie if you need to. You might find that one side's a lot more flexible than the other, is often the case. Keep the back nice and upright, don't curl and push out into the spine. Use your core muscles here to keep you stable. Lovely. Inhale now as you exhale, lower the leg down slowly. Take the leg out and give everything a nice shake. Wonderful. So we're going to finish with, I just realised the time, finish with our relaxation, some knee blocks. So sit yourself back onto your hands again. I'll give you a choice. So if you've got your puffy cushions, you can actually bank yourself up against the cushions and do it if you like. So I know you quite like that one. Or you can just support yourself with your hands. So either way, but it's just a little twist for you. So If you want to make yourself comfortable, you can get all your stack of cushions against a wall and flop yourself down onto the cushions. Okay, so you have a nice open chested position. If not, leave your hands where they are, take your feet and your knees together. And then you're going to take the knees over to one side, keeping the feet stacked if you can. Lovely. And then turn the head to the opposite direction. Lovely twist for the shoulders, the back, as well as the lower back. Just realign these. Use your pelvic floor strength to pull those knees back to the centre. Then breathe in as you breathe out. Take the opposite side again, turning the head over, looking over the opposite shoulder. One more time each side. So bring it up, use your core strength again to bring it up. Reposition the feet if you need to walk them in a bit, walk them in a little bit. Take them over, keeping the feet stacked, look over the opposite shoulder. Last time, squeezing that pelvic floor, breathe in. As you breathe out, take it over the opposite way and look over the shoulder into gentle twist. Lovely. And then back to the centre. Stretch the legs out and either bring yourself upright or stay lunged on your cushions. Okay, because we're going to go do our relaxation now. So if you need to change your music to something softer and quieter. If you want to do that banked up position where we use loads of cushion, have you done that with us, Fran? I think you did, didn't you, a few weeks ago? I think you did, yeah. But some people, I think most of you really liked that position. So, yeah. So feel free to bank up all your cushions, and if you do that, make sure that you've got plenty of support behind you, and then you can just lie yourself back into this lovely position here. You can have your head supported if you like, rather than dropping right the way back. But this opens the chest, stretches through the chest and the back. Also gives you a feeling of a bit more space. And when you're lying and sleeping on your side all the time, this is a good alternative. Just a bit of a break on the mighty. Lovely. So, take a lovely, long, deep breath in. Fill the air right to the top. You bend your knees or have your legs straight. I'll leave that to you, whatever you're comfortable doing. And then exhale. Imagine exhaling away grey smoke out your body. Get rid of all your toxins. You will have freed up lots of toxins by moving the spine as we've done tonight. Lovely. We'll do that again. Let's fill the air right to the very top. And then flush out grey smoke. If you're getting rid of all your toxins. Use your breath to relax into your mind and your body with every out breath, letting go. Be aware of the expansion of the body as you breathe in and that contraction as your baby's giving you a hug as you breathe out. Keep the air flowing softly through the body. Keep focused in the moment, not thinking about the before or the after, just the present moment. How your body feels. You've done quite some stretches there today as we've built up over the weeks. And your body has had a really good stretch. Notice how your body's feeling as it's released some energy. Allow your body to sink into relaxation, into an awareness of calm tranquility. And then imagine energy building in your solar centre, right in the centre of your body. Energy centre, your Mulandara, sorry, Manipura. Beautiful bright sunlight in the centre of your body. Imagine it like the rays, giving off rays in all directions. Breathe into that centre, and as you breathe out, feel heat travel upwards, outwards and downwards from the centre. Reaching up into your chest cavity, allowing your chest and your ribs to completely relax. Feel that wave of warmth down into your pelvic girdle, relaxing your pelvic girdle, relaxing your hips, your ribs, your lower back. Feel your baby relaxing, becoming soft and relaxed, being bathed in beautiful bright sleep. Picture your baby in your room. Imagine it's got a little smile on its face. Imagine the tiny fingers and toes as they grow strong within your body. And take your awareness back to your solar plexus and feel that heat being generated in the center of the body. Inhale. As you exhale, send that heat all the way down your legs to your feet and your toes. Feel your legs and your feet becoming heavy with relaxation. As you allow any stress and tension to simply melt away. To imagine that flow of warmth from your solar center around your shoulders, relaxing, releasing, letting go of any tension in your shoulders. Feel that lovely flow of warmth down the length of your arms to your hands, wrists, fingers and thumbs. And feel your arms growing heavy with relaxation. Take your awareness back to your solar center and imagine that sun giving off rays in all directions, that beautiful bright yellow colour in the center of your body. Inhale, and every inhale generating more energy. As you exhale, you move that energy all the way towards your throat, towards your jaw, hairline. Feel your whole head and neck becoming soft and relaxed. And then imagine drawing that energy again from the solar plexus center towards the back into your spine, the thoracic spine. Feel a beautiful wave of light on the out-breath spreading down within the hips. Feel that light, that warmth move into your thoracic cavity, which is the back and top of your neck, and then down towards the tailbone into the sacrum bottom. Feel your spine completely relaxed. And notice how your back is more in contact with the cushion and every out-breath. Affirm to yourself in a relaxed state, my mind is calm. I feel renewed and recharged. A radiant sun shines out from my solar plexus center, energizing me, giving me strength, and bringing my body to a state of vibrant health. In these precious moments with myself and my unborn child, I am content and happy and totally trust in the flow of life. I acknowledge to myself that I have something special to contribute to the world. Begin now to notice your breathing. Notice your body expanding and contracting. And visualize that you're guiding the warm rays from the solar center up towards your crown. As it arrives at your crown, allow it to descend, showering your whole body with its golden light, energizing and rejuvenating. Before you awaken, imagine yourself newly rested, reborn, and with all the abilities and resources you ever imagined. Start to bring a little movement into the body now as you wiggle your fingers and your toes. stretch your body anyway. The body needs to be stretched. Bending your knees and placing your feet on the floor, just gently rocking your knees from side to side, taking any tension from your lower back and your hips. When you're ready, only when you're ready, moving onto your left side and pushing yourself up into a seated position. Excellent. Rub your hands together so you form feet of energy palm. Take the palms over the eyes and start to massage the hairline and the jawline. Want to give your neck and your shoulders a little squeeze to bring the blood pressure. Then take the arms away from the body. Take a lovely deep breath in on the arm full of good health, positive energy, happiness, contentment, and beautiful big smiles down into the heart to last you all week. And again, big breath in and a slow breath out. Namaste.